Well, hello there. It's Clive Leach here. I'm down at Windsor Marina with our boat, Lady Di, which I've just had valeted. So, super clean. You know, getting ready for our first proper weekend of the season, although I think the weather's a bit mixed. But I thought, whilst it's nice and clean and rather lovely, you might like to have a look around. So, let's go take a look. So, we'll walk down the side of the boat here, and as you can see, there's a bit of a breeze. The ensign's flapping away a little bit, and we'll take entrance on the swim deck, which is proper teak, and we'll enter into, I think we'll do the inside first. So here we are in the cockpit. We've got a jolly nice seating area. Okay, and this rear seat here, this actually, you can pull this forward, and that makes here an enormous sunbed, and this folds up to accommodate that, or you can drop it down and have a massive sunbed, because I've got the infill cushions for all of that jazz. So this under here, of course, is the barbecue and sink, and a bit of storage underneath, you know, waste bin, that sort of thing. And this is the chiller, which is very useful. And up here, of course, is the business end. So here we have all the instrumentation you need, really. You've got these are all the analog dials here, okay, and this is all the digital stuff here, which is, you can rotate the screens and all the rest of it. This is an autopilot, which is not terribly useful on the River Thames, but there we go, because you can only either go upstream or downstream. And then this is the sat-nav and multifunction display. I normally have it set to see what's going on in the engines, and this again is multiple display for both the port engine and also the starboard engine. I normally have this set, I keep my eye on the fuel and all the rest of it. This indicates the trim. Ignition, of course, this is the trim for the starboard engine. Fire extinguisher warning, and this is the searchlight stuff. And then you got, you know, windscreen wipers and washers and anchor. This is for our sound system, which plugs into an iPad or telephone or whatever you wanted to do. Bow thruster, very useful. This is a joystick, and I know some people sort of say that this is only used by people that can't drive boats. Well, I'm here to tell you that, you know, I can drive a boat, and this is really, really useful. And when I go out, I'll probably show a bit of manoeuvring on that. And then, of course, we've got our levers for port engines, starboard engine. You can, of course, select to just have it on single lever, so you're just using one lever for both engines, which is really useful if you want to keep the revs at the same level, so to preserve fuel economy. And of course we've got the VHF here, which again we don't really use on the window. This is a shout window, as Mr. Bart would call it, and I think that's kind of the analog compass. Of course, all the rest is digital. It comes up in here as well, so a bit of overkill, but nice to have. And then, of course, I've got storage under all these seats here, and underneath here is the garage, which I've actually got an inflatable tender and an electric outboard in that, which I've yet to use. I'm hoping that this summer I'll actually get it out and blow it up. There's a plug socket here for the so I can plug in the pump to inflate that and use it for anything else that we might need, charging phones or whatever. And then down here we go into the galley, and here it is. So we have a gas burner hob, which I've never used. I don't really like gas on a boat that much. This is a microwave oven which is extremely useful and actually does oveny type stuff as well as microwave type stuff. Then we've got the fridge, of course, various storage drawers, cutlery and what have you, bins and what have you, saucepans, underfloor storage there for extra stuff. Nice seating, very comfortable, and in here of course is the all important bar, which can be useful, and then we have the television, which we don't really get an awful lot of chance of watching. Then inside here is the heads, and we've got a decent shower, which is quite a decent size actually for a 40-foot boat, 43-foot boat. It works very well. You can, and its heater works very well. The rest is the rest. And Perrin and Rowe sink, which is nice. And this doorway leads into the main cabin, which we'll show you now. This is the entrance in here. So this is, hanging locker, more storage over here, and well, nice double bed. It's very comfortable actually, because I have actually had made, you can't see it, but I've had a mattress made specially for us, for super comfort. Another TV again, which we don't really use that often, but there it is. And here's the Nick Burnham Wave, for people who know who Nick Burnham is, of Aquaholic. And if you haven't seen his channel, I recommend you go and have a look at it. Whilst we're talking about channels, let me just say this to you. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much indeed for returning. Your support is really, really valued. And, your comments, I really enjoy reading the comments. I try and reply to every single one of them. And that's my aim, to continue to do that. So to our subscribers, thank you very much. If you've yet to subscribe and you'd like to see more of our adventures when we start the season proper and go up and down the river here, it's a very pretty area and you're sure to see some good stuff, and you might even find some stuff useful. So please subscribe. All you have to do is hit the link beneath and ring the bell, and that will make you notifications every time you're out, and it also helps me with the algorithm. So and that makes me really happy. So don't forget to subscribe. So onwards, let's go back through the galley now. Loads of storage in here, lockers underneath the cushions, and I've dealt with that already. And then we have the aft cabin. So here we have a little two-door drawer unit, very deep drawers, and a sock sofa, which again is useful. A full-size hanging locker, again, which is great. Two single beds is what I elected to have when we were looking for a boat. And underneath the single beds there is some storage, and as you can see, we use it for storing bottles and what have you. And there's the infill cushions for the Sunpad, and there's some bed, and there's an outdoor cover here that we've got. So that's kind of the cabin. So let's go have a look upside, and I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a quick look in the engine bay. I know some of you people are really interested in that sort of thing. So as you can see, I've got two Volvo Penta D60 340 engines, which I've just had serviced. I've tried them out, it's all good. And over here we've got, this is a locker for bits and pieces, and my tool bag, water heater, generator, which is really, really useful, automatic fire extinguisher, fuel tank. This is the starboard tank. Over there is the port tank. We get about, at 20 knots I would probably get more than 250 miles worth of range in it, But of course, on the river where we're restricted to speed, you know, it's 5 miles an hour basically. We get an awful lot more. You know, I don't fill it up more than, well, probably not even once a year. So anyway, let's go and have a look outside. So here we have the navigation lights and the searchlight radar, TV aerial, VHF aerials, horns which are lovely and loud, and a couple of little GPS housings on the far side. And this is a lovely Sunpad. I mean, it's really covered up now, of course. It's not exactly sunpad weather, it's quite cool today. It's about 51 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't do Celsius. And here we have the winch, and these are the buttons for up and down. Brand new Delta stainless steel anchor, which my wife is absolutely in love with, but not accounting for tastes. And then that's the anchor locker, plenty of chain, spare fenders, that sort of thing. And then down this side we've got the electric cable, whilst we're in the marina, that goes all the way back here, of course, into a socket. There's the entrance to the garage, and this of course is where we plug in. And on this side we've got a rather convenient little shower. Now ideally it's good for, you know, having a shower when you've had a swim, but I'm not really one for swimming in the River Thames currently, so we tend to use it for showering the dogs off when they've got muddy. So here we are back in the cockpit, and I hope you enjoyed that little tour. Hope you found it of interest, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification button underneath this if you would like more videos like this. I hope you do, and makes me very happy to do it. But let me know what you think about this in the comments. I've got a new microphone on today, so I'd be particularly interested if you would let me know what you think the sound quality is like. So thanks very much, and see you on the next one.